What's going on, guys? It's Elon with another video today, and today I'm going to show you three different leg exercises that you can do at home or anything else. It requires no equipment other than a wall, really, and you'll see why later. I just want to let you know I haven't been uploading in a while because I've been really busy and caught up with other things like school and other activities. So I'm going to try to find a schedule in which I can upload more often. For those of you who are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to keep track of my uploads, and check out my other uploads too. I do everything from outdoors tutorials to workout tutorials like what I'm doing now. So let's get started. So I'm going to start out by teaching you two different exercises that I consider two different exercises. One is called a static exercise and one is called a dynamic exercise. So what is a dynamic exercise? It is one that you're always in motion, so you're always constantly moving. So to stay on the topic of legs, I'm going to use the squat as my example. So a dynamic position is when you have a point of pressure. So when I squat down, I'm here and my legs there's pressure applied to my legs, so my leg muscles are kind of strained right now, like having to work to keep me in this position. And then I go back up to my rest position, which is me standing. So like a squat is a dynamic position because you're constantly moving up and down, and up, like that. So that is what a basic squat looks like, and that is a dynamic position because you're moving up and down. You have a point of pressure and a point of rest. Now, a static position is when there's constant pressure applied to your muscles. Like your muscles have to be working all the time, no rest. So an example of that is a squat hold. So right here, I'm squatting down, but I'm not going back up like this. I'm just staying right here in this position for a certain amount of time. This is a static position because I'm not moving, I'm staying in the same position, and there's constant pressure applied to my legs. There is no rest point. So that is an example of a static position. So let me start with the three exercises. So the first one I'm going to show you is a jump squat, or you could call it an explosive squat. If you ever hear the word explosive in an exercise, it either means your hands or your legs are leaving the ground, like you're pushing yourself harder than you normally do in a regular exercise. So for those of you who don't know how to do a squat, right, I'll go over it quickly. You have feet about shoulder width apart. Let's see, let me back up so you can see this. You have feet about shoulder width apart, and then you squat down. Go down to about right here. Some people say your legs should be at a 90-degree angle. You can also go a little lower if you want to. And then you go back up, like this. You don't have to do this hand position that I do, it's just for stabilization. Some people like to do it with their hands out, like this. And that's fine. So basically what a jump squat is you squat and you jump, if you haven't already guessed it. So I'll give you a demonstration. So what I'm doing is I'm going down into a squat, and then as soon as I do that, I go back up, but instead of standing back up, my legs have to work much harder to bring myself to a jumping position. So go from here and then jump. Like that. So the reason why squat jump is better than a squat is because your legs obviously have to work harder in order to bring your whole body off the ground. It's really good for cardio, and it's really great for your legs too. So that was the squat jump. Now the next exercise I'm going to show you are lunges. Forward, reverse, whichever you prefer. So I'm going to start off showing you this. So I'm going to do a reverse lunge. So a lunge is basically an exaggerated step. So I'm going to step backwards. I'm going to go from this position, step backwards, but not like this. I'm going to back like right here. This front leg should be at about a 90-degree angle. Back leg should be at a 90-degree angle. If you can't see that, then just make it to where your knees almost touching the ground, but not quite, because that would be cheating. So then, this is a lunge, you go back up. That is a proper lunge. A front lunge is exactly the same thing, except the opposite. So you take a step forward, and then you do your lunge. You go back, take a step forward, do your lunge. So that's basically like a lunge, not a walking lunge, just like standing in position lunge, because a walking lunge is just walking while lunging. You don't have to do that necessarily for it to be a proper lunge, you just have to stay in place. You can either do one, like you can do for sets, you can do like, let's say 5 reps on one leg and then 5 reps on the other, or you can do 1 rep, like 5 reps alternating, like this one and this one. You can do either way, it's fine, depends on what you're more comfortable with. I'll even give you a side view of it for those of you who didn't see me that well. So I'll show you a reverse lunge. Start out here, go to this position. Notice how my legs are about a 90-degree angle right here. Front and back legs are about a 90-degree angle right here. And then the other leg, once again, 90-degree angle. Forward lunge. It's right here. Right there. Alright, so those are basic lunges. The last and final exercise I'm going to show you is a static exercise, which is why I talked to you about static and dynamic exercises. It is a wall sit. So, how a wall sit works, you obviously need a wall, which is why it's called a wall sit. And since it's a static exercise, your legs are constantly going to be under pressure, which is why this exercise is really good and underestimated. This builds up your endurance on how long your legs can last while being put under pressure. So how the wall sit is you get a wall, kind of lean against it for now, and then when you get in your position, you want to keep moving down until your legs are at about a 90-degree angle right here. Shoulder width apart. Don't do like this. Don't do this wall sit. Also, don't do that wall sit. Alright? Legs must be shoulder width apart. Keep your back straight up against the wall. Head rest against the wall if you want to also. And then this is a basic wall sit right here. Notice my position right here. Another way you can do this is keep your hands up. It's very painful. If you hold it for a while. You can also lift the tips of your feet off the ground, and that provides more pressure in your quads. And if you lift the balls of your feet off the ground, it provides more pressure to your calves. So those are 3 basic exercises, not too hard to learn. Don't need much equipment. Yes, you can do these with weight, but if you don't have weights on you at the moment, you can still do these and build the right amount of muscle that you would desire. So thank you all for watching this video, and thank you for those people who supported me also in my channel. Notice that I've almost hit 100 subscribers. As of this video, I have about 3 more to go. So for those of you who haven't already, hit that subscribe button and also hit that notifications bell so that way you can keep track up with my other uploads. As always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And keep out for the next video.